I strongly encourage you to download my free Ielts ebook. It is a quick read and it will give you a good starting point. You can download it on this page. You will need to know which exam you are going to write. Are you writing the general or the academic test? For normal immigration purposes, you will need to write the general test. If you are planning to go to a university or to apply for a student visa, you will need to do the academic test. The final and probably the most important, you need to know the band descriptors. If you know how they grade, you know how to answer the questions. As simple as that. So you might be wondering, what are band descriptors and why are they important? Well, band descriptors are a set of assessment criteria that the examiner uses to assess your performance. Take note that the listening and reading sections for both the academic and the general tests don't have band descriptors, as there's only one correct answer for each question. The band descriptors are used in the speaking and writing sections. Let's have a look at the speaking band descriptors. If we look at the left side of the page, we can see the band numbers. Each band number row includes the requirements to reach said band score. Let's have a look at these requirements. Our first column is frequency and coherence. This refers to the ability to talk with normal levels of continuity, meaning that you can talk at length at a very comfortable pace. The key things that they will be looking at here would be speech rate and speech continuity. Our next column is Lexical Resource. This criterion refers to the range of vocabulary used and the precision with which it is used. The key things they will be looking at here would be the variety of words that you use and the adequacy and appropriacy of these words. Our third column is grammatical range and accuracy. This refers to the range and the accurate and appropriate use of your grammatical resource. The main things that they will be looking at here are length and complexity of the spoken sentence. They will also look at the number of grammatical errors in a given amount of speech and the communicative effect of error, meaning how does your errors affect your communication. Pronunciation. This criteria refers to the ability to produce comprehensible speech to fulfill the speaking test requirements. I know this might seem overwhelming, but let me remind you that you've already accomplished so much in your immigration journey. This is one of the last pieces of the puzzle, and I assure you, you have it in you to succeed. If you are here doing this course, chances are you've already left everything and everyone behind and started a new life in a foreign land. These are only words on a piece of paper. It cannot possibly defeat you. Now let's have a look at the writing band descriptors for writing task 1. As you can see, the layout of the document is exactly the same. Band scores on the left, requirements follow. The band descriptors are the same for the general and the academic tests. Let's take a closer look at each of these requirements. Task achievement. Basically, did you do what they asked? And did you do it in a minimum of 150 words? Coherence and cohesion. This is all about clarity and fluency, how you organize and link information, ideas, and language. Do you link ideas through logical sequencing? Does it make sense? Our third column is Lexical Resource. This refers to the range of vocabulary used and its accuracy and appropriacy in terms of this specific task. And then finally, grammatical range and accuracy refers to the range and accuracy of grammar used. Let's have a look at the band descriptors for writing task 2. Task 2 responses are assessed on the following. In our first column, we have task response. In both Ielts academic and general training versions, Task 2 requires you to formulate and develop a position in relation to a given prompt in the form of a question or a statement. Remember, responses must be at least 250 words in length. If you are under this required minimum word limit, you will be penalized. Our second column is Coherence and Cohesion. Coherence and Cohesion assesses the overall clarity and fluency of your message, how the response organized and linked information, ideas, and language. Our third column is Lexical Resource, which refers to the range of vocabulary used and how accurately and appropriately it was used. Our final column is Grammatical Range and Accuracy. This assesses the range and accurate use of grammar. What I want you to do now is download the band descriptors and start reading. Chances are the first time you read it, it won't make much sense, and that's okay. It definitely didn't make sense to me the first time either. If you find terminology that you don't understand, Google it. This will be extremely valuable to you as you prepare for this exam.